This is Erin Menard at AMG Media. I am here with your marketing and tech tip for the week, and I am going to go over how to promote a listing. So maybe you have a new listing, maybe you have an open house, and you want to get the word out about your new property. Simple. You're going to log into MaxTech powered by BoldTrail. In the middle, it says promote a new listing. You're going to click on that right in the middle, and then it's going to have all your listings here, and you're able to select which listing you're going to want to promote. I'm going to select this one in Park City, and I'm going to say start promoting. And there are going to be some options that you're able to go in. You can go in and select the office that you're in, and you can send an email to all the agents in the office, letting them know about your new listing. And it's really nice because it fills in all the information for you. So it's going to fill in the listing information, the address, the photo of the main property. It will have the price, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, and the square feet. And then it's even going to have a button where they can say, I want to find matching buyers. And what that button does is it goes over. So the agent that you send it to, let's say I was sending this out to the Layton office. So Roger Jessup got this. He could say, I want to see find matching buyers. And what that will do is it will go into his MaxTech powered by BoldTrail, and it will search his CRM and find out any matching buyers that have been looking in this price range with that many bathrooms and bedrooms and that square feet in that area. And he can reach out to those people, letting them know about this new property. It's a great way to send your listing out to all the agents in the office. And then they have the capability of seeing if they have anybody that matches that criteria. So this is a really great tool. So at this point, that's all you're going to have to do. And then you're going to say send email. This is not my listing, so I'm not going to send the email. So I'm going to skip play, but that's all you do is send the email. That's how simple it is. And then it's going to go through your CRM and see who's been on your website looking at homes similar to the property that you have listed in Park City with that many bedrooms, that price range. And you're able to go out and send a text message to all of those people inside of your CRM. And then you can go out and you can schedule an email. So what I would do is I would go out and send the text message right away. And it will come out and it will say, hi, first name. Where it says first name, it's going to plug in that person's first name. And then it says, I have a new listing that matches your search criteria. Click here and it will have a listing link to that listing with more information on your website with your contact information. And then it will say thanks in your name. So you can send out that text message. This will go out right away. And then what I would do where it says schedule an email, I would pick this out maybe in 2 days so that you kind of skip a day and then you schedule this out 2 days later. And then don't send it at 12 a.m. because they're going to unsubscribe from you. Send it out at a reasonable hour. So you could do in the mornings. What we found is during lunchtime is a really good time to send it because people are watching their phones. Also in the evenings, if you've ever looked on your phone, people stop sending emails in the evenings. You get all these emails throughout the day, and then in the evenings, people don't send emails. So that's another great time to send an email. So either choose at lunchtime or choose any time after like 5:30 p.m. I think is a really good time to send it. And then the email template, it goes in and automatically fills in the listing address, the listing photo, and it will plug in their name and give them the price, the beds, the baths, and the square feet. It will link over to your website with more information about that property and with your contact information. So just go schedule that out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to say send and schedule. Then it will automatically send out that text message to the buyers that meet that criteria. And then it will schedule that email. I'm going to say skip play because this is not my listing again, but you could just send it and it's that easy. The next thing is the custom text sign writers. If you are not using these right now, you should be using them. You can get a text code that goes on your sign that says like text Adam 1 to this phone number for more information about this property. So you could do your name. So if it was me, I would say text Aaron 1 to this office smart number for more information about this property. We're able to help you at our marketing company get that set up for you. But this is where you would enable that if you wanted to. And so you could get that set up so that it is connected to that property. And you could put that on your sign outside. And the sign writers cost $22. You can reuse them. So if I had Aaron 1, I could use it on my listing at 123 Main Street. And then when I sold that, I could use it at my listing at 559 River Road. And I could use it on that property. So you can reuse the sign writers. I would highly suggest doing sign writers if you aren't right now. I'm going to skip play, but all you would have to do is save changes. And then this is where you're going to boost the property. If you're not using this right now, this is a great tool to get in leads into your BoldTrail. If you're looking to do some calls and get some leads in to get some buyers, I would for sure suggest doing this. If you have an open house, you can boost it through here. And all you're going to do is right here is you're going to say boost now. You're going to say get started. You're going to add the property address. So I'm going to do it for this one. So 5672 North, and it's going to pull up this property, and this is it. I'm going to select it, and this is what the property looks like. And you can do it with just a photo on here, but you are able to go make a motion ad. And this is so easy to create, and people love seeing videos. It makes them stop, it makes them watch the ad. So you can just go through and you can select all the photos you want in your motion ad. And so it has you select 6 highlights, go through, choose the 6 that you want, and then create preview, and it's going to create a motion ad for you. That's how easy it is, you guys. That took me like 15 seconds. I have it done, and it is creating it right now, and it's done. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me share. And it created a motion ad for you. So then you can just start advertising that. So you could do an image ad if you wanted to, or you could create a motion ad. And then when you select which one you want, I'm going to just do the image ad for right now, but you could do that motion ad. And there's different ones that you can do. So if it's a new listing, you can do new listing. If you have an open house, you can switch to open house. Price reduction, if you have a price reduction on the property, you can do that. Or a featured listing and you just want to advertise the listing. It's not new. Maybe it's been a little stale on the market and you want to get it out there. You're able to do a featured listing as well. So I'm going to act like it's just a new listing. They also have some different image templates. I know this was some of the complaints. People didn't love that it wasn't branded to them. And that was one of my complaints is if I'm going to tell an agent to use this, they want their photo on there. They want their name on there. So I really like the agent branded one where it has your agent photo. You can see mine pops up and your trusted real estate pro, and it has my name. I love this one. That's what I would select. But there's also other ones that you can select if you don't want that. There's a modern one and it has your photo and then the logo right here. You can also do the luxury one if you want to go super luxury and do like a black. You can do the luxury. I really like the agent branded one, or I like the modern one. Honestly, I think I like the modern one better because it just has our logo and I like our logo. So you could do that if you wanted to. And then if you wanted to change that featured image and you don't like the front image, you're able to change it right here. But we're going to continue because I like that image. We're going to say next, and this is where you're going to select how much you want to spend. So the least amount is going to be $59 and it boosts it for 3 days, but you can also increase it and you could do $250 for 4 weeks. So that's up to you. You can also schedule this out. So maybe you're doing an open house and you don't want it to start running until Thursday. You could schedule this to start running on Thursday. Honestly, I would just start it right away and do 3 days. And then go next. You would put in your credit card information right here and complete the purchase. And that's it. You don't have to worry about messing around with Facebook advertising, making sure everything's compliant. They already do that all for you. You just have to do this. And then the leads start coming into your BoldTrail account automatically. And then if they have any if they want any information about the particular property, it will link over to your website. So super great tool to use. If you haven't been using this, you should use it. So that's how easy it is to boost the property. Honestly, all you would do is complete purchase. The next option is going to tell you where you can pick the area, and it will do a radius of where the property is right now. But if you wanted to do a different area as well, you could add an additional a zip code or a city on there. I'm going to exit out of there, and that's everything there. You can also post this on your social media. So you can post a squeeze page if you want to. And this is what the squeeze page looks like. Give it a second. I'm on Zoom, so recording, so it's a little bit slow. But this is what the squeeze page looks like, and you can post this on your social media. You can also do a listing page. You have both of these options, and you could post that as well. And this is going to be more of you're trying to drive leads and get leads. So you could post this, and they would have to enter in their email and cell phone to get more information about the price and the pictures. So just know when you do this, you might get more leads, but less quality. So there is that. I really like this one because I like giving away the information. But if you want leads, do the other one. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go over to Facebook. And then where it says, what's on your mind, Erin, you're going to click on that, and you're going to paste in that URL. As soon as you see the listing photo show up, you're going to remove that URL, and you're going to say, just listed in Park City. Come check it out. Put whatever remarks you want to. If you don't know what to say, what I would suggest is asking ChatGPT what to say. Hey, I have this new listing in Park City. This is how many bedrooms and bathrooms. I'm going to post it on my social media. What would you put for the captions? And ask ChatGPT, and it will spit out an amazing caption for you, and you can use it on here. So that's what I would do. And then I would post. And be sure if you're using ChatGPT, that you are looking at it before you post it. Make sure that you aren't just grabbing what it says and then posting it. Make sure you're reading it and making sure that it is correct, but have it help you out with the caption. You can even be like, make this sound better. I'm going to put this on social media. Here's the gist of what I want to say. And then it will make it really sound nice for social media. And so at that point, you're just going to post it. And then it's going to be posted on your social media. And there we go. And you can see it right here. So your friends, your family will be able to see that. And that's how you're going to post on social media. So I would go through that. We don't really do Craigslist, so skip that. And then that's everything there. We're going to skip this. And then the next thing is you can initiate a seller report email where it will send an email to your sellers about who's been looking at the property, how many views it's had and everything. If you want to do this, you can just know that if you're not spending a whole lot of money on social media boosting it, it might not look super impressive to a seller. So honestly, I would skip it and then just manually tell them like, hey, I boosted your property on social media. We had this amount of leads come through and we reached this amount of people. If you're spending a bunch on social media, I would for sure do that seller report out to them and let them know. So that is everything that you would do on promoting your listing. That is the basics of everything that I would get up and running and make sure that is up and running on any new listings that you have. It does talk about a smart campaign, but you guys all, when you have new listings come in, we already have smart campaigns set up. And those that don't, it's because you've asked me to turn them off. And so they're off. But everybody else will have smart campaigns up and running. And we have the new lifetime home loan smart campaign that gets really good responses. And so those are already active on any new leads coming in. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's everything that you need to do to promote your new listings. And you guys should be doing this. If you run into any issues, feel free to reach out to me or anybody on my team. Sherelle and Jaime are both here to help you guys with any questions that you might have. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.